Hey guys, Super G, welcome back. About to play some more of the Town of Light. Yeah. Alright, so we know it's time to go downstairs. It all began with the observation ward on the ground floor. So let's go down there. Yeah. I don't need to take the elevator. I can walk. My legs work fine. I'm just gonna head down here. Now, of course, we're hearing some craziness. Let me see. Did these have any labels on the door? What does it say? This is tranquil. I noticed this on my thing. Look at that. Who took time to do that? All right, let's walk down here, guys. I hope you all are doing great. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It means the world to Super G that we are kicking it together. I don't like this. Whoa. I can't turn around. Oh. Yeah, I can't turn around, guys. Is the mirror walking faster? No? Same speed? I don't know. Oh, there's nothing down there. And again, I can't turn. I have no choice. Well, let's go. Oh, whoa! I mean, that was kind of cool. Oh man, this controller's vibrating. What? Still can't turn around. Whoa. This is crazy. And I don't mean that in a negative sense. Oh, it's getting really bright. Can't see that well. Okay.
One day I turned off the light, but it didn't go dark.
Okay.
It was a limitless immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 years old, and I was afraid, always afraid, a fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I couldn't speak. I was terrified of everything, even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away, where I would get better. I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and stripped off all my clothes, everything. I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. I was alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist.
Oh, what?
She was my only hope in this hell. I was descending down among the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive.
Whoa. Yeah, let's not lay in the same bed that you were. Oh man, I don't know that I would want to relive this. Not at all. Sheesh. Okay, well, where to now, guys?
The door is locked from the outside. Here, the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
Interesting. That's crazy. Okay, then where? How does one get out of here then? Wait, there's a note here. Someone just unlocked the door and ran down the hall. Transfer file name and surname T Renee. That's the character we're playing with now. Paternity unknown. Place of birth Montefoscoli. I guess I'm saying it right. 17. April 4th, 1938, 10:30 a.m. The patient Renee is transferred from temporary asylum in the observation rooms to the quiet ward. Okay, I'm guessing that is where we're headed. Well, thanks, I guess. Oh my. Yeah, I don't. Locked. I'm gonna check back here just because it's locked and locked. Okay, does flashlight does work?
You can't get out of here. Only the dead can leave this place.
That's not exactly what I was hoping to hear. Okay, all right. I'm gonna check all these doors. All of them are locked. Admissions, waiting room, stairs, conference rooms. Okay, you are here. Okay. Oh boy, it's really dark. Hey, at least the lights work. Can't do anything with that. I can with this. What's in here though? Anything? Is there any significant reason to be? And why are there shopping carts here? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Okay, well let's keep going. Yeah, what's the thing with the shopping carts? You turn these lights on? Okay. Are these... No. These are just restrooms. From the looks of it. These are... I think this... Was this a shower? The plumbing is messed up so bad. I can't... No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's like... My in-laws traveled to was it Japan or was it China? I think it was China. Maybe about 2 years ago. I think a year or 2 years ago, and they had their toilets. So like they had to like watch YouTube videos regarding like the, just familiarizing themselves with, the culture out there. And their bathrooms are made like that to where I think you squat on the floor. I mean, like squat over them. Like let me go back really quick, really fast, guys, really fast. But yeah, like their toilets are like made into the floor like that. Like that's how you use them. It's just different. Hands free though, which is actually kind of smart. All right, guys, so we're gonna go back up the way here. And see what's down here. It's locked, of course. I expected no less. I feel like Will Smith in I Am Legend, where that mannequin just appeared at the end of the hall. I mean, at the end of the street. It's like, no, Fred. How did she get here? What? Whoa. And that's so sad, man. This is so sad. Like all these ladies need help, man. And like back then, they weren't trying to do nothing with these ladies. This lady's like literally laying on the ground, on the floor. Oh no. Like I can't even imagine like to hear that all day, all night. Those screams like that. If you weren't, if and I really don't like to use the word crazy, but if you weren't mentally ill before going in here, hearing that all the time, that would make someone mentally ill for real. Okay, what is happening? He took my doll. Well, took Renee's doll. I don't have a doll. Oh, here's an interesting one, guys. So, wait, before I mention that, let me make sure. I don't know if this is the right way or not. Okay, so
He laughed, panted, and slobbered all over me.
No,
It hurt
come
me when
on.
he touched me. I thought I'd suddenly split open with a loud crack, and I would be shattered into pieces. I felt fragile, sick, dirty, degraded. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while Renee obeyed. He was the master in the realm of light. I was being consumed by the evil act I had committed. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. Those tests the doctors did to me. They said there was something growing inside, and they wanted to drag it out of me.
I'm kind of without words, man. Like that is so. It's like saying sad is not isn't even remotely what that is. Like to me it's evil on another level to do something like that. Like I can't wrap my mind around it. I can't. I feel really bad for this young lady, man. I don't know. I probably would not come back here. Like I don't want to relive any of this. Yes, I saw that door was cracked open. I saw it. I saw it. So what I was gonna say was like, okay, so I've said like when it comes to dolls, I've said doll all my life. You know, DOLL, doll, right? When I moved here to St. Louis, where I am now, and met my wife, and she says she and her family, I think, say Dow. Like that's how they say doll. They say Dow. I'm curious. Let me know in the comments below. Have any of you ever heard, or do you pronounce the word doll Dow? You know, I think I think it's cute. I pick with my wife about it all the time. You know, I always pick whenever she says the word Dow. I always pick with, you know, like doll. No, Dow, doll. It's hilarious. Okay. Dear Mr. Director, the present letter is to recommend to your precious attention Mrs. Irene K. admitted in your institute last 12 April. Sure of your special attention to the unfortunate woman, our dear friend, I beg you to provide for her every need. The family will satisfy every expense. For any concerns, please contact Messenger Attilio D., who will personally come to visit. Cardinal. Why is there blood on this bed? Yeah, just some of the things that they did back then were very they're very archaic in nature. Like if you had, like back then, if there was like even the slightest hint that you were showing signs of being mentally disabled. This is what they did to you. They stuck you in a facility, and they performed all kinds of unhealthy experiments on you. Yeah, it really bad. So I mean, I guess I could let me do this. Let's see. Okay, I can't. I'm not getting any. I'm not getting anything. Pressing the button that. Whoa. There's. Oh, we need a key for that, I guess. Some of the. I don't know if there's any purpose to doing any of this. I have no idea. I don't know if this is significant in any way. I see a document there. Dear director, I've been working at this institution for 5 years now. I'm a simple person. I'm not educated, and I feel embarrassed about writing to you. I always try to look on the bright side, but sometimes we are called upon to do difficult things. That is our duty, and I well understand and accept it. There is no alternative. However, I have decided to write to you because something is happening which is simply unacceptable. I am well aware that there is someone among us who devotes too much attention to the younger female patients who are confused. The serious nature of this fact has compelled me to write to you. I'm certain of your indignation and of the measures you will adopt to solve the problem. Please accept my warmest regards and respect. And that is in regard to, oh, there are names on here. No, it's not the same name. I didn't see this before. What is this? Added to this Synopsi. I don't know why I have such trouble saying that word. Synopsi. Locked. Okay. It's locked as well. Like I said, I don't know if there's any benefit to doing this at all. But I'm doing it because I can. Okay. Well, then let's keep going. We can actually turn the lights on, can we not? Well, I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Wish I didn't miss anything. Let's go in here. Okay. This is where they keep their linens, it looks like. Pillows and such. And carts to wheel them around in. Okay. Nothing of significance in here. How about here? Is this the room we were in originally? I'm not sure. But it doesn't appear to be anything in here either. Across the hall, we have another cart. More linens, bowls, dishes, cups. Things that they use to feed them, I would imagine. Okay, nothing in here of significance. Let's keep going.
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations, and that gave her the strength to survive.
Okay. You know, I get that. She's talking about her doll, I'm sure, but like, you know, in traumatic situations, traumatizing situations, extreme change, especially for children, stuffed animals. What is this? Why would something like this even be drawn on a wall, unless this is graffiti of some kind? Oh wait, we're back. Still can't go out there. Yeah, stuffed animals can provide a sense of security, actually. So is the purpose of the game to constantly follow Charlotte around? I didn't see that before. Okay, it's still nothing. Are we trying to find Charlotte again? We went through all of this. Oh no, I didn't come in here. I don't see anything. This is another map. My guess. Fascist National Federation for the Fight Against Tuberculosis, the civilized person, does not spit on the ground and does not swear God. Central Anti-Blasphemy Committee under honorary chairman of His Majesty the King. Okay. Yeah, this game said it was based on real events. There are things written on the door on the here. Which in full applies to the. Wait a minute. No, there's no other. Great. Secondary. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read it. It's too much. Visit is granted to military patients for top placement only to parents, brothers, sisters, wife, and children if authorized in writing by the family. Okay, this is just wine and spirits are strictly forbidden in any case. It's like, well, yeah, you don't want them, going crazy, crazier. So can we go through here now? No, it's still locked. All right, well, guys, I got to figure out where to go next here. Was this here before? Did I not go in here? Yeah, I did. I've been in here. All right, well, let's go upstairs then. See if there is anything that we need to do up here.
They went to the gynecology ward on the upper floor.
My hint thing is working now. Gynecology ward. Which side would that be? Let's see if it's down here. Nope, not here. I can't run either, by the way, guys. There is no run button. I mean, she walks pretty gingerly anyway, though. Is this it? No. Where is this ward at? Gynecology ward? It's radiology. Ambulatory. Huh. Where's gynecology? Here? Oh boy. Did we not? Maybe we hadn't. Oh man, I already don't like the looks of this. Is this different than the last one we saw? I guess this is just okay. Just reproductive type situations here. All right, what do we have here?
August 21st, 1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I'm referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl got out of control and caused trouble in the grounds. She's almost 3 months pregnant. The nurses should be more alert. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll handle things very carefully, don't worry. We don't want to make matters worse. Then they said that Renee was crazy, and that the illness was all in her head. Careful, little girl, careful. I was scared, and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I'm writing? I note down what I observe in you, everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her, but he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
What does this do? Was there a significant reason to doing that? Or just that I could? What am I? It's giving me a thing, but it's not. It's not doing anything. Yeah, I think that's to the letter. I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm missing something here. That's all the way down. And we did that already. But I can't. No, no. Yes, I want to skip. Okay, well, maybe that's it. What does she have to say?
The doctor who wrote things down was in Surgery C.
Surgery C. I guess I have to find it? Not here. Let's see. Radiology. Hey. Oh, they're open now. Let's go in here. What is this? Okay. We have 3 of 8. I'll take a look at those shortly, guys. There's nothing in there. There's another note. Is that another note? Charity Congregation Psychiatric Hospital. Name insert. Okay. So a lot of information there. I kindly request your illustrious excellency to kindly convey to this address any information regarding the insane Damiana Saverio, son of the deceased of Syria. Okay, born. Okay.
June 1935. After much theorizing and practice in clinics for the privileged, the moment for action has finally arrived. Volterra is the right place. It's an avant-garde hospital, the perfect place for a doctor who really wants to make a difference. November 20th. Crossing the threshold of the asylum was similar to entering another dimension. A world of smells, noises, and images which it is almost impossible to imagine, describe, or explain. August 1936. The situation is similar to that in many other institutions. The department is overcrowded. Hundreds of patients are supervised by a handful of nurses who are forced to tie the more distressed ones to their beds or to radiators. They do 24-hour shifts. It's impossible to work like this. We doctors rarely see the female patients, and it's the nurses who tell us what's happening to the women. The overpowering stench in the wards, the constant din of shouts and voices that are barely recognizable as human, dirty, naked bodies devoid of any dignity. The lunatic asylum gets under your skin and wears you down. I often consider resigning. I feel useless, impotent, a sort of merciful jailer, a mercy that helps no one and only helps to ease my conscience. March 15th, 1938. Dramas are played out before my eyes every single day, and I try to distance myself from them, and just do the best I can. But a girl arrived some days ago. I couldn't avoid her gaze. All she asked in her dignified silence was not to be ripped away from her world. And me. I'm old enough to be her father, the father she never had, who didn't want her, who rejected her without even knowing her.
Wow.
I, too, refused what she asked me. I couldn't do anything but add my signature and consign her to hell. A danger to herself and to others, and a cause of public scandal. This was what was written on the accompanying note from the police headquarters. It was difficult not to agree with it. How much more violence must this poor girl be subjected to? Her gaze is so intense, so far removed from the carefree nature which should be the joyous hallmark of her age. I cried myself to sleep in my solitude. I kept thinking about those sad and frightened eyes staring at me.
And the sad thing is, and I hope you guys don't mind, me kind of letting things like that play out. I do that intentionally because, to be honest, before I became a YouTube gamer and I used to watch other people do it, I used to hate that that people that I watched wouldn't read those things or play those things, and you're missing valuable parts of the story. So I decided when I became a YouTuber, I wasn't going to do that. Obviously, okay. Obviously, you guys can fast forward through any and all of that if necessary. But that's just how I do. What do we have here? Laudanum. Is that what that is? It's laudanum from Amnesia. All right, we're gonna do this, guys, and then after this, we will take another break. Does that say Bologna? Bologna? Your certification is Bologna? Yeah. See, these are lobotomy tools, I think. So we have a syringe here. Syringes. I can't interact with that. It's a phone, right? It's a phone. Then we have this book here. I guess this would be. Oh my goodness, man! Did we see this book earlier? Or was this a different one? I'm not sure. This is a Renee.
March 12th, 1938. Renee T., 16 years old. Menstruation at age 12. Housewife. Father unknown. Mother a seamstress. Admitted in observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for a psychiatric evaluation, which I have carried out. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she had tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We can't read this document. It is forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble.
Let's see. It talks about Renee. It talks about you, so we have to read it. Don't be scared. Nothing will happen to you. That's true. We should not read it. I'm going to say B. Don't be scared. Nothing will happen to me.
We have to look for Amara. We must hurry. We have to follow the memories and make sure they don't fade.
Go on.
She is frightened, hears noises and ghosts, presents serious signs of anxiety, psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, her expression is distressed, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand things properly. She has been feeling unwell for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. I am always scared of her. She chases me." "Why are you here?" "I argued with my mother and was so upset that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children whispered, called my name." March 16th. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. April 4th. Transferred to the calm ward, still under my supervision. "Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done, like witches at the stake."
Yeah. Was this what frightened you? They were just hallucinations. What had you done to deserve to be punished? I'm going with that.
April 21st. She's more awake this morning and is responding to questions, complains of headaches. She became agitated when she found out her mother was there.
Understandably
She says
so.
that one day, many years earlier, she was with a friend of hers and met a man who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. He made her smoke cigarettes and drink liquor, and the man showed her certain things.
Great.
He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep what had happened a secret. These facts were essentially confirmed by her mother. After that, she became arrogant, impatient, and hostile towards her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public. Her moods would swing from laughter to tears. She rants. She pleasures herself. I can't remember these things, only the guilt, the stake. I know I deserved to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then.
Let's look at the rest of the clinical diary to understand. You deserved it because you tried to hide it from yourself. Everything will become clear. Let's go with A.
She was uncooperative during the examination. She didn't want to be stripped and her body remained rigid. Voluntary attention almost totally absent. Probable hallucinations. April 25th. Confused ideas, unable to maintain a spontaneous conversation. Reflexes all normal. Reactive pupils. Let's find Amara, and we'll find the full medical records.
Go on. Okay. I do remember the game mentioning at the beginning that like you'll play a part in like how the story is told or whatever. So I guess that was evidence of that. Ooh, this drawer opens. Look at that. I do want to do this first. Oh, we could just look at it. I thought she was actually going to use it. All right, what do we have? Oh, can we? Okay, nothing there. Let's grab these. No. I was trying to grab these. If I can, is that possible? Maybe it's not. Okay, well maybe I can't grab them then. There's nothing in that drawer. Okay. Well, all right, guys. So I think I'm going to stop there. That's a lot of information to digest and take in, but we will keep going with the game. These paintings are just really, I mean, they're abstract and really strange. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining Super G, your blind playthrough hero. And I'll be back tomorrow with more of the Town of Light. This is a really interesting story. I think I heard or read that it was based on real events. So that makes it even all the more interesting. All right, guys, let me know in your comments below what you think of the game so far. I'd love to hear what you guys think. You know me. I'll give my my synopsis of the game at the end of the game. But I'm always interested to hear you guys' thoughts, like, once we get into it. Anyway, guys, you take it easy. Super G be back tomorrow with more. You guys stay safe. Later.